What? It's the last season? Of what? Schitt's Creek? Fuck.
It was a strange day to post the announcement that the show was ending. It felt at the time like, well, I guess we can't go back on it once it's out there. And I knew it was coming for a year, but I never actually imagined the day that it would happen.
It really wasn't until a rehearsal of one scene that I just couldn't, it really hit me in that moment, okay, this is never to be again. These sets, these things, I'm starting to get really sentimental about pieces.
It was emotional even flying here for this season. I was on the plane, we just got the new scripts and I started reading them and I just started bawling on the plane, crying. And now we've flown back and forth so much that we know the Air Canada people. It's are you okay? I'm yeah, it's okay. I just just really grateful. I just felt this really God, I've had the best opportunity and the best, nobody gets this.
It's bittersweet for sure, because I think we're all excited to have a show that's gone on this long, but at the same time, you know that you want to end it while it's hot, while it's on top, before it all just falls apart and everybody hates each other and gets married and then divorced and then married again and then has kids and then divorced again. Bittersweet, like I said. I could have just said bittersweet and this whole answer would have been over by then.
I always thought the minute that I had to question, would an extra season change that? Would we run out of stories? Would we potentially find some of our characters flatlining in terms of where we could take them? When that day came, I had to end it because I would never want to find myself putting something out there for the fans, for the viewers that I didn't love.
It's like encapsulating a jewel. There is something very precious and complete that we're offering to people. But yeah, it's gonna be heartbreaking, but I think that's a part of life.
It's such a special thing, especially coming with my family. I will never have another job where all three of us are working on the same thing at the same time. And I've been very careful about not taking that for granted this whole time.
I think maybe to keep myself from not falling apart, I tell myself that if there's a story that feels like it needs to be told down the line, if there's a Christmas episode or a movie, then we'll do it. I think the great thing about the show is that nobody is leaving here, because they want to. We're wrapping this up because we feel like we have to.